And we should be live any moment now. There we go. I can see that we're live, I believe. I'm just going to switch this over to that, and we'll put on some music while we're getting ready. And this is a good album to put on in the background. That's way too loud, and we're going to turn off the speakers. All right, speakers are off. All right. Looks like we're live. Hello, everybody. How you guys doing today? Going to be playing some Dragon Quest XI Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition. This just came out to Stadia today. I was going to record a video where I talk about this stuff, but I figured I'd do a live stream and kind of record the video at the same time. So I'm going to hit record. Let me turn that down. Okay. And I'll talk about it a little bit, and then we will get started, and maybe I will upload the video afterwards. Hopefully that makes sense. Hey everybody, we got some good news today. Google always on Tuesdays, they put out their This Week in Stadia. And This Week in Stadia, not only do we have tomorrow, we've got FIFA, which a lot of people are very, very excited for. Then on Thursday, we have, wait, is tomorrow Thursday? Yeah, or no. Okay, I'm going to start that over. Let me start recording again. Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. This time we are going to be talking about This Week in Stadia. Every Tuesday, Google posts a This Week in Stadia blog post over at their official community forums, which you can find over at community.stadia.com. And today, they kind of dropped a bomb that I thought was pretty cool. Cool enough that I sent in a request for a review copy of the game, and I got an auto reply back from my point of contact that they're out of the office, and I said, screw it, I'm just going to buy the game because it's a game that I think is really, really awesome, and I want to be able to play it on any screen in the house. Before we get there, if you want to help out, make sure that you click on all of the buttons down below. It really does help. So let's talk about This Week in Stadia. We already knew like some of the biggest news that's happening on Stadia this week, and that is tomorrow we're getting FIFA 21. Now, what we didn't know was the price. That game is going to be $25, which is, I think, a really good deal. Still not enough, not cheap enough for me to buy it, but that's only because I don't care about FIFA. I don't really care about sports games in general, and as an American who just does not care about soccer, like it's got too many strikes going against it for me to bother with. So even at $25, I'm not going to be picking up FIFA 21, but it comes out tomorrow, and soccer, even if I am, football, even if I'm not interested, it is the biggest game on the planet. When you're talking about sports, soccer is bigger than everything else. And so there's going to be a lot of people who are very, very happy about this coming tomorrow. And for $25, I think that that's a really good deal. All right. Then on Thursday, so that's the next day, we will have a release of Terraria, which is another fantastic game that I've played a million times before coming to Stadia. There was some consternation a little bit back about whether or not the game was going to come to Stadia. Well, now it's official. It's coming out on Thursday. It's a great game. You absolutely want to pick that game up for $10 on the Stadia store. They did talk about NBA 2K free days are here. So if you are a pro member this weekend with Stadia Pro, you will be able to try out NBA 2K21 on Stadia. I'm not really a sports guy, and even if I was a sports guy, those games are too, like, they're just, I'm not interested. So that's not, again, not for me, but awesome for everybody else. So if you are a NBA fan, then definitely you want to check this out and see if it's something that you should be interested in. There's a bunch of discounts, which I'm not going to go into. I'll put a link in the description down below that will take you to all of the discounts. And then the big news, the news that came out of nowhere that nobody knew about, but we absolutely should have suspected, is that Dragon Quest 11S Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition, could that title be any longer, is coming to Stadia today. It's out. I just bought it just a few minutes ago, and I'm gonna I'm doing this live, and I'm gonna stream it in a second, but I'm just recording the video portion also live. Absolutely a fantastic JRPG. I'm very, very excited that it's out. It's currently on sale for $30, down from like $39, which, I mean, that's not a huge deal, but it's a deal nonetheless. Now, we all should have expected that this would come because it's Square Enix, and Square Enix has been a huge supporter of Stadia thus far. So I think that this is something that we all should have seen coming, but never even occurred to me. But that's Dragon Quest 11S. So there you have it. Of those games, which ones are you most excited for this week in Stadia? Let me know in the comments section down below, and don't forget to click all the buttons, and hopefully I will see you on Sunday when we record our latest episode of Stadia Cast, which we do every single Sunday at 10 a.m. US Eastern, right here at nerdnest.tv. I'll see you next time, everybody. Bye-bye. There we go. Got it recorded. Stop recording. Hello there, Mark and Andrew and Rabbit and Andreas and Holtz and Train Ticket and David, Anthony, Vaxer, Zin, Hungry. How are you guys doing? Yeah, it was an immediate buy for me as well. This game is really... Hey, there's Sukotronic and Akash. This game is fantastic. I love this game. It's so good, and hopefully it's also really good on Stadia. I feel like sometimes Square Enix is a little lazy when it comes to ports, so we'll see how good it is. Hopefully it's really, really good. I'm going to start it up right now, though. And we'll jump right in and see what this game is like. Now, I was very lazy this morning. I woke up late and I did not work out. So I still have my workout ahead of me. So I don't know how long the stream is going to be. Just wanted to let everybody know that. All right. Save data was created. And I'm going to have to move my camera at some point. I can't remember where everything is in the UI. Oh, by the way, so this one... So, here, let me turn this down. So because this version of the game is the definitive version... I believe that means that they have replaced all the MIDI soundtrack that came out when the game originally came out with orchestral music. They did that on the Nintendo Switch because this had a year-long exclusivity on the Nintendo Switch, and I believe they've replaced all of that stuff, the MIDI stuff, with orchestral. Any word on Stadia specific features? I assume that if there were, they would have said something about that. I don't know what Stadia specific features they could really have in this kind of game. It's a single player RPG, like a single player story based RPG. I don't like state share doesn't really make sense. Crowd play doesn't work because it's single player. All that stuff just doesn't really work as far as this kind of game goes. So obviously no Stream Connect. Oh, Sukotronic. The Builder series is really... Well, okay. I didn't really care for the first one, but the second one was fantastic. You recently played through 1 through 3 and 7? Well, with a name like Hungry Moogle, I'm not terribly surprised. All right. Let's jump into the game and get started. Create a new adventure log, unused. We'll name my character Bill because I am not creative. Where's the end? There it is. Are you happy with the name Bill? Well, it's the one that I have, so I really don't have a choice. All right, so for this game, you can switch back and forth between a 3D mode and a 2D mode. So if you want to be like old school classic, like I can't see, where is it? When the camera pans around and you guys can see my arcade, you'll be able to see that I'm running Dragon Warrior 2 on my arcade cabinet over there, which is very similar to what we would see. I'm going to go with 3D mode because it looks really good. The main character is a guy in this one. Yeah, but you end up with a whole party, so it doesn't really matter. Andy, new fan here. Hopefully you're doing well. Oh, thanks, Andy. Nice of you. Oh, hold on. Why not begin adjusting? Oh, okay. Which language would you like the characters' voices to be in? English. If I remember correctly, the voice acting in this game is pretty good. Choose how the camera will work for more. I can change that later. Confirm. Display brightness. Looks best to you. Sure. Confirm. Yes. Why? Because he has long hair? I used to have long hair. I mean, that's the kind of game that Builders is, though. It's supposed to be time-consuming. So what's this game all about? It is an extremely tried and true classic JRPG. You could not get more traditional JRPG than this. This is super traditional JRPG, and it's really, really good. None of this looks safe. What do you mean by that, Ro? I also love the way that they like the character design is fantastic.
Here's the one. There's the mark. There's no mistaking it.
Okay, yeah, Rose, you're right. Is it Rose Gaming or Ro S Gaming? See you later, Jerome. Leave the stream on, but mute it and go to another tab or something. Oh, the art in this game is really fantastic. And I also love how all of the characters look different. Did I complete the game on Switch? I did not own the game on Switch. I owned the game on PlayStation, and I really, really liked it, but I did not finish it. It's a great game, though, and, you know, I have no problem buying it again because it's so fantastic. If you like JRPGs, you are, I would say you are 90%, 98% guaranteed to enjoy Dragon Quest. Would the cutscenes be 2D as well? I haven't tried that. I don't know. Because the PlayStation version that I had... Turn that down a little bit. The PlayStation version that I had didn't have the 2D stuff. And it had MIDI music instead of orchestral music. I wouldn't worry about spoilers at the very beginning anyway, because it's a long game, and I'm not going to hit any big story stuff for a while.
Did you survive? Oh, you're a jolly one. What's this? Oh, you poor thing. Come here. Come here. Oh, there's no need to be frightened anymore.
Yeah, there's that fantastic voice acting.
Now, little fellow.
You always thought the accents they go with are hilarious. I love that the different regions have different accents and stuff. I would say story. The gameplay is very traditional JRPG, like turn-based combat, menu-based combat, but it's awesome.
Thanks so much. You're a lifesaver.
Turn on autoplay cutscenes options. Yes.
Trust me to lose my headscarf just before the big ceremony. So it's finally here, the big day. I can't believe we're going to be climbing all the way up there.
I love the accents. I think it's great. Oh my god, that dog's eyes. I always
Looks
forget
like
about the
Sandy's
dog's
keen to lead
eyes.
the way.
They're so close together.
Come on, let's not keep her waiting.
All right, so there we go. We're in the game now. Looks to be about 1080p. All right, let's talk to you. You know the mayor and your mother were waiting to see you off at the top of the steps, don't you? Don't keep them waiting, dear. Oh, and remember, if you ever need some advice or stuck on what to do, have a chat with the folks with the pretty pink speech bubbles above their heads like me. Just press X and look at the map. You can't miss us. While you're looking at the map, use R to change direction you're facing. It's a handy little trick. Trust me. So... Oh, that's cool. Okay. That way you can kind of get your bearings. All right, let's talk to these fellas. Seeing you and my dear Gemma all set for your big day makes me proud as anything, both the mayor and as grandfather. You're not kids anymore, you know. No, you're grown up now, and that means going to the tour and offering your thanks. Now it's time you're on your way. Head up to the top, give praise to the spirit of the land, then come back down and tell us how you like the view. Oh, and if you're ever unsure what to do next, try pressing Y and selecting Party Talk. All right. Yeah, I'm not doing the accents, man. Now be sure to look after Gemma, you hear? To think, you've been inseparable since you were tiny, and here you are, about to climb the tour together. Oh, and if you ever lose your way, just follow Sandy. That dog's got more sense than any of us. Off you go now, dear. I know the two of you will be just fine, and I'll make sure there's a delicious supper waiting when you get back. All right, let's follow Sandy, the dog whose eyes are way too close together.
Humble folk of cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home. That's how it goes, isn't it?
It would have been nice to have a demo for this on the shop.
He reckons the spirit of the land really does live on Cobblestone Tor, you see. As long as I can remember, he's been preparing me for this day. The day it would finally be my turn to climb all the way up there and offer my thanks. I just wonder whose idea it was in the first place, sending the village's young folk on such a dangerous errand. What if I take a tumble and do myself a mischief?
Do myself a mischief.
Well, not to worry. Since you and me were born on the same day, I'm lucky enough to have a bodyguard along for the journey. Come on then. That craggy old thing won't climb its... Oh.
All right, here comes the first combat. As in all Dragon Quest games, you got to fight slimes first.
Monsters! They're coming this way.
I got to see where to put my camera. Let's take a look. All right, so it looks like top left is where we want to go. Actually, I'll put it right there. Let me know if the camera's too big or whatever. All right, so we're going to go with fight. Actually, can I go back? Tactics. Tactics. Everyone, Bill, follow orders. I can't remember how that works. I'm sure that they will tell me eventually. Fight. Slime A.
Crikey.
Crumbs, she says.
Go on! You can do it!
We'll do Slime B.
Crikey!
Oh, it's so weird. Her voice is only on my right.
Fight, fight, and fight some more! Go on! Go on! You can do it!
So if I go tactics. Tactics. So I only have... the only character I can control right now is Bill, so it doesn't matter. No, yeah. It's because she's on my right, because I was hearing the dog attacks on my left. I guess I never played this with my headphones on before.
Crikey! I wasn't expecting that.
Whoops. I didn't mean to hit that.
And now we've got to go through that horrible, dingy cave. Just our luck. I'll bet you anything that's where those awful things came from. Well, as long as you're with me, I've got nothing to worry about. Come on.
Now, keep in mind, everybody, this is the tutorial, so that means it's going to be super cutscene heavy. Does this have autoplay combat feature? Never understood why people would want that, but I kind of see the benefit of Stadia playing on mobile. Maybe. I mean, I don't think this has an autoplay combat feature, but like for a game like Final Fantasy 12, it makes a ton of sense to have an auto battle feature because of the way that the combat works in that game. I don't believe it's in this game. Let's stop for a second. I want to look at the options, system settings. So we got battle mode. We can do free form fighting, control the camera and characters as you see fit. I like the classic camera myself. And we'll do faster, confirm. Let's see, camera controls. I'm going to speed up the camera a little bit. We'll see how that feels. Audio settings. Sure. Claim special rewards. I'll worry about that later. I don't know what that is. There is auto battle in this and speed up in this game. Oh, okay. Like I said, I got distracted by something shiny and never got back to it. It's a really good game, though. Get close enough to a monster, and a small orange arrow will appear just above them. Press A, and you'll give them a weighty wallop with your weapon, lowering their HP before battle has even begun. Why not try springing a preemptive attack on the slime over there? Okay. There we go. Start battle by hitting him with a surprise attack. All right, so we're gonna go. No, I still only have Bill. He's gonna need a heal soon, though. Oh, maybe not. 1 damage. That's not too bad. Ah, there we go. She healed me. Yeah, she just did, so you must be a little bit behind. Camera placement okay. Slime drop. This dog just runs right past these targets. Keep in mind that the combat does get more complicated later on. You have a lot of party members, and you have a lot of different options of things to do. And because of that, just keep in mind at the very beginning of the game, it's incredibly simple, and you can kind of just go through it without much thought.
I'm so proud of you.
Oh, a new spell learned. I learned Frizz. Let's go magic. I want to see what it does. What? Bill hasn't learned any non-battle. Oh, I can't use it outside of a battle. Okay. Seems to be running at a nice stable frame rate. It's a really pretty game too. Be chasing my dog, dude. What's your problem? I suppose you could describe it as Baldur's Gate Light. Baldur's Gate is a Western RPG. This is an Eastern RPG or Japanese role-playing game. And they have very different styles between those two types of games. Oh, look at that jerk. Yeah, everything in the game looks super friendly. All right, paralyzed with fear. Oh, wait, let's use a spell. Let's use Frizz. Singes a single enemy with a small fireball. There we go. Now, we got 2 options here, and it looks like this one, it ends. So I'm going to head down this, see what I can find. Maybe something in there. Nice, a medicinal herb. And 5 gold coins. Well, I'm happy that I went down here. I feel like I got the camera dialed in at the right speed, which is about halfway. All right. Spells, Frizz, Needle or Bee. Always go the wrong way first. That's right. Always go the wrong way first. Well, does that make it the right way then? I think you just created us a paradox. I'm going to use... What's my mana? I got 4 mana. How is my MP just full? Because I just... That was weird, because I just cast Frizz twice, and it uses half my mana. But my mana was full at the beginning of that fight. So does your mana refill every fight? Because I don't remember.
Cool. Look at all this fog. Is this normal, do you think?
I mean, she healed me, but that doesn't heal my mana, I don't believe.
Quick! You have to help him!
Oh, she tossed me an MP vial? Oh, okay. I didn't even notice. Probably because I was too busy talking to you guys.
It's not fog at all. It's more monsters.
Oh, that's a really good question. What do you guys think? Where's the family tree of JRPGs?
Watch out!
I do feel like this is absolutely like the beginning is Dragon Quest. All right, so we're gonna use a Frizz against Smog A. Did it take 0 damage? I wasn't looking. Wait, can I see it?
Okay. Here you go.
Oh, it took 8 damage. Okay. I had to watch the replay. Let's do... Okay, my mana's been filled again because Gemma. 10 damage, so it took about 18 damage to kill that guy. All right, we really need a heal. Thank you, Gemma. And we're going to use 10 damage, so he's got about 8 left. But oh wait, yeah, I didn't see the dog attack before. There we go.
Phew.
Can't you move around in combat? You can, but it doesn't really do anything.
Well
I've got
done.
it turned off because I like the classic camera. I'll show you in a minute.
I'm sorry, Gemma.
Jesus, this
I
kid's
only
eyes.
came up here 'cause
Holy
I thought
cow.
It'd be funny to jump out and surprise you. But then those monsters appeared.
Look at this
Whoa,
kid's
what's
eyes.
going on? I never heard anything about monsters appearing on the tour before. But never mind that now. Whatever were you thinking? You could have been killed. You take Sandy and get back to the village this instant.
And walk right through that cave that was just filled with monsters.
Sorry, Gemma.
You saved my bacon again. I knew you were tough, but crikey, you really have grown into quite the hero. Not far to the top now.
Thought there were positional advantages. So Hungry Moogle recently played the game.
Typical.
Are there
It would be
positional
fun for you,
advantages
wouldn't
in
it?
this game? I
Come
can't
on,
remember.
Let's get a move on.
I will switch the motion over though. So, did you say the graphics for Stadia's version of Dragon Quest is comparable to the PS4 version or the Switch one? Well, I mean, I haven't played the Switch one. I played the demo, but I haven't played I would say it looks like it's a direct port from the PS4 version. All right, so let's switch over to miscellaneous. And oh no, I don't want miscellaneous. Wait, do I? Where's the system settings? Here we go. I'm gonna go to battle mode, and I'll put it in freeform fighting, so you can see what that's like. Although it really doesn't do much. All right, let's read this. Just the vines to climb. Just these vines to climb, and you'll be nearly there. Don't go losing your grip. Yes, let's climb on a vine, up a mountain, in the rain. Seems like a great idea. Mateo says there are no positional advantages. Yeah. I'll still show you guys what it looks like. Does this version have the 2D mode? Yes, it does. I can't switch to it until I get to a church, though, I believe. What could possibly go wrong? Well, roll a 1 and you'll find out. Oops, I skipped that. Sorry.
It's such a shame about the weather. I was really looking forward to that view. Well, we better say the prayer and get this ceremony over with, eh? What was that?
All right, that's a good shout, although, you know, it won't be on Game Pass forever. And it's on sale right now. All right, let's help her. We'll catch her just in time. See? Predictable. Yeah, you know what? I'm pretty shocked. I'm shocked about the fact that this is a shadow drop as well. Just the idea that they just came out of nowhere with this. But this is the kind of thing that's awesome. Like, people love shadow drops, especially big ones.
We're alive. But how? That great big flash of lightning. It was almost like you made it happen.
Although, since it is included in Game Pass, if you also subscribe to Game Pass, you could test it out
The
before you
mark
play it
on
on
your
Stadia.
hand.
But I want to be able to play it on every screen.
Oh, it stopped. Well, we can worry about that later. All I know is that you saved me yet again.
Trunks
I
version
don't know what
of
I'd do
Dragon
without
Quest.
you.
I don't know what that means.
Now, we really had better be finishing up this ceremony. Humble folk of cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home. Lift your voices up in prayer, sing it across all our drear. Blessed are we since days of yore.
Yeah, I agree,
Let
Hungry.
it be so forevermore. Wow! Look!
Oh, I've never played Dragon Ball. Or watched it, so that's why I don't know who you're talking about.
It just goes on and on and on. Whoever dreamed up this ceremony must have had this in mind. They wanted to show us how huge our world really is.
I mean, Final Fantasy
It's
15
all over
hasn't come
and
to
now we're
Pro yet.
grown-ups. Shall we
But all
head
of the
down and
Tomb
tell
Raider
Grandad
games
and
have.
everyone? They'll all be waiting for us at the bottom.
All right. Now, hold on. There's something over here. Piece of pink pine. Anything else shiny around here? I don't think so. Let's head back down. Let's look. I gotta go to the pink spot, I believe. Yeah, we haven't seen not Bravely Default. What the hell is it called? Octopath Traveler come to Pro either. So I would say buy it. And if it turns out that it later on comes to Pro and you could have not bought it, then you can be mad at me if you want.
Indeed you are, my dear. Thank the spirits for that. When we saw lightning striking up there, we got a little worried, I have to tell you.
Well, I think Square Enix is making their own subscription service, so I think that's where you'll see those.
Well, I never. Sounds like it's nothing short of a miracle that you made it back in one piece. Well, there's no doubt about it. The spirit of the land was watching over you. Now tell me, my dear, how was the view from the top?
It was wonderful. I saw the sea stretch into the horizon and the sunlight playing on the water and...
Oh, I'm sure that the
I've
Square
never
Enix
seen
subscription will
anything
go
like
to
it in my
Luna
life.
as well as Stadia.
You're true Cobblestonians now.
And probably right on
I
Square
will
Enix's
have
website.
the pleasure of looking out over the world of Erdrea in such breathtaking fashion, you know. You're still young, and the day may yet come when you decide to leave Cobblestone behind. I hope our little ceremony has opened your eyes to a little of what may await you out there. Now, it's high time we were heading back.
Just taking
I'm
off
sure
my
your
headset
mother
because
is
I got a
eager to
headache.
hear how things went, young man. Don't keep poor Amber in suspense.
Come on, you. Home time.
In my opinion, if you want to play a great JRPG on Stadia Pro and don't own any other, it's time for you to purchase it. Otherwise, finish your other games before buying more. I don't agree. If you feel like you have had fun and you want to move on to some other game because you've had fun, then there's nothing wrong with that. Awarded for ascending to the top of the Cobblestone Tour and completing the ceremony that signifies the onset of adulthood. All right. What do we got here? Tour isn't safe for playing. Okay, no, nobody play up there. Yeah, like that one kid. Now, where am I going next? I got to bring up my map. Oh, there's a pink bubble behind me. So I got to go this way. Oh, that's a pink bubble. Follow the paving stones. Okay. Like I almost never finish games because I get far enough into them that I've had fun with them, and then I move on and play something else. I don't feel like I have to finish a game in order to have enjoyed it.
Oh, here's my little soldier. Well, not so little anymore. I've heard all about your big adventure. Look at you, all grown up. I hope he wasn't too much of a bother, Gemma dear.
Of course not. Quite the opposite, in fact. You would have been proud of him. We got attacked by a monster at the top of the tour, and I ended up hanging onto the edge of the cliff by my fingertips. I thought I was done for. But you'll never guess what happened next. That mark on his hand suddenly lit up, and a bolt of lightning hit the monster.
What did you say? That funny little mark? Lightning flying about the place? Goodness me. Here I was hoping he'd turn out nice and ordinary.
Oh, Anthony, I wouldn't
It
recommend that
seems
you
his
buy it
grandfather
just to
was right
support
all
Stadia.
along.
Buy games that you want to play. I wouldn't buy a game
Well,
just
we've been
because
putting
you
this
want.
off for long enough now.
Like that's not
We
going to
need
make
have a
Stadia
little
succeed.
talk.
What makes a platform
Here.
succeed is if people
This
buy games
belongs
that they
to you.
like. Because there's going to be so few people who are going to do what you're doing and buying a game just to
Your
help the platform.
grandfather asked me to give you it once you'd come of age and climbed the tour. The truth is, there's something I've been keeping a secret all these years. Something I've never told another soul in the village. It's... how can I put this now? Well, he said you're... You're the reincarnation of the luminary.
I love how the music stopped at that moment.
What?
Oh, don't ask me what the old fool meant, dear. I haven't got the foggiest. All I know is that your grandfather said you had a special destiny and that there was something you had to do. He said that when you came of age, you were to head north to the capital, up there in Heliodor, and show that necklace thingy to the king. He seemed
Hey
to
there,
think
Sven.
that if you did that, all would become clear. Clear as mud, I shouldn't wonder. Anyway, the long and short of it is that if you want
Hey,
to
Clive,
find
what's
out
going
what
on, man?
this is all about,
Yeah, this
you'll
has a
have to
fantastic
leave
art style.
Cobblestone and head over to Heliodor.
Crikey.
Well, I can't stop you leaving, I'm sure, but you won't be marching on an empty stomach. Come on, dinner.
All right. So now we got to talk to the mom. Oh, no. All right, go for a walk. Let's do that. Where's the exit? Through here? Oh. Let's go up on the roof. Because while I'm out there, I saw... oh, I guess I'm not on the roof. I saw just... Can I go out the window? There was a roof somewhere nearby, and I saw a... looked like a piece of loot sitting up on top of the roof, and I was like, oh, I gotta go make sure I get to that. But that isn't the right way to go, so we're just gonna head out this door, I guess. Now, how am I gonna fit this in around FIFA? I mean, who says that you gotta play both right now? Yeah, see, there's the loot that I was talking about. It's up on the roof, and it looks like there's some right here, too. Flurry feather, and we got us a chest with 50 gold coins. I'm rich. Rich, I tells ya. Rich. How am I gonna get over there? I don't think I can jump that far. Nope, I cannot jump that far. Oh, sugar. It's okay, I can go around this way. Do you need to play old? Well, I think you mean Dragon Quest. Dragon Age is a different series. I haven't played the other Dragon Quest games. I believe that they're all unrelated, kind of like the Final Fantasy series, where you can just play the newest one and be perfectly fine. The stories don't really interlace with each other as far as I am aware. But then again, I am no JRPG expert. Can I make that jump? Can I actually hit the jump button? That's the next question. Oh, look at this. We got a chest. How's the game so far? It's, it's a super, super traditional JRPG. So if you like JRPGs, you're going to like this. Medicinal herb. I got a bunch of herbs. Now I got to find some spices so I can make some chicken. All right, let's check the map. Where we got to go? We got to go straight. This one's technically a prequel to Dragon Quest 1, so you don't really need to know anything prior. Yeah, see, there you go. Like I said, very similar to the Final Fantasy series.
Can't sleep either, eh? You remember this tree, don't you? I got my scarf stuck in it all those years ago. There I was, crying like mad, and there you were, running round trying to help me get it down. Some things never change, eh? You know, I always imagined we'd spend our whole lives right here in Cobblestone. That's why I was so surprised by what your mum said today. All that stuff about you being the luminary, that reincarnation thing.
Well, the internet's holding up today because I was having all kinds of problems last time I tried to stream. I was going to stream Valheim the other day, but I was unable
I
to.
remember the story my granddad told me. Once upon a time,
It's
long
turn-based
ago,
combat,
the world
Lament.
was terrorized by a horrible monster.
Bruno
the
says, I have
luminary
GeForce
appeared
Now
and
since
saved
day
the
one,
day.
but now I'm considering finally
When it was
canceling it. The
all over,
library is
the luminary turned
unstable.
into a star.
Games come and go, and I don't
And
like
he's
that.
been watching over us from up in the
I mean,
heavens
I
ever
gotta,
since.
full transparency.
That's his star.
We get,
right there.
I get my GeForce Now Founders subscription for free because of the channel. So
can you
I,
be the
take
luminary
everything I
too?
say with a grain of salt. I think
I
GeForce
just
Now is
don't get
awesome.
it.
I think the
I
quality
know.
on Stadia is better.
That's what you're going to Heliodor to find out.
And
I
I
understand.
feel
Really,
like
I
the
do.
GeForce Now UI is
Listen,
just absolutely
we
terrible.
should both be getting back. Everyone will be wondering where we've got to. Goodbye, old friend.
All right. More cutscenes. He looks weird when he smiles.
Just look at you. You don't scrub up too bad, you know. Only wish your grandfather were here to see you. You won't forget him, will you? He was a fine, upstanding man. The pride of the
Mark, what do you
village.
mean by
You could
become
do
on
worse than
Stadia
try to
now?
be
What's
like
become?
him. Well, however you turn out, I'm sure you'll find a way to overcome whatever lies ahead. A mother knows these things. Oh, by the way, I've popped a little money I'd saved for a rainy day in your pack. Don't spend it all at once. Why don't you visit the village shop before you head off to Heliodor? You'll need some supplies for your big adventure. But don't take too long.
Well, how
The
do you
whole
get
village is
manga
turning out
on
to wave
Stadia?
you
I'm not
off.
sure I understand what your point is there, Mark. I'm confused. All right, because mangas are books. All right, we're gonna hit the open world very soon. I heard about it from your mother. She said there's an important journey you have to make, and you're just a youngster. Well, before you head off, make sure you visit the shop. You know where it is, of course. Down this slope and across the river. All right, so we're gonna head down. Ooh, look at this. We got a side quest. I was playing with my lad, messing around as I do. Oh, I already have this. All right, so I've accepted the quest, and now I'm going to turn in the quest because I already have the feather. So purple speech bubbles over people's heads are side quests. Good to know. So there's a side quest. Oh yeah, he wants me to go to the inn. Oh shoot. All right, let's go to the inn. Down the slope across the river. Our Not the inn. Is it the inn? Or the shop, I think I meant to say. I didn't know that they made Dragon Quest books. So you're leaving Old Cobblestone. Alright, what am I going to buy? Let's buy some stuff. Ooh, a shield. 40 gold. Alright, let's get some... Now, that would bring me up to 15 defense. So, yeah, let's buy that. And we'll equip it right now. And then we'll buy the bandana. And that's equipped. And I'm going to buy the pot lid. And that's equipped. And then I got to replace my... what is this? That'll lower something. Okay, so I don't want that. How much money do I got? 56 left. So I'm going to buy a bunch of these. Perfect. Look at that. All right, let's go back. I want to sell. Sell that. Yes. Now, let's... Oh, cannot be sold. What is that? That's 20 to 24. That's only 20, so I need to switch my gear. Equipment. Switch that to... Oh, that's a great sword. That's why. I'm going to use the cobblestone sword because that allows me to keep my shield. All right, let's leave. All right, let me look. Where do I got to go next? I got to go back up this way. Then I got to turn left, and that'll let me turn in the quest that this guy gave me to go to the shop. Wait, I guess I better read this. Head off to the village entrance to the north. We'll be waiting to see you off. Oh, okay. To the north. So let's go this way. And they're blocking the way. Thank you very much. That's so useful because they're trying to push me to go past the shop here. Look, I'm heading the right way. All right, time for the open road. After a cutscene or two.
One day you're just a little boy, the next you're getting ready to leave us. I only wish your grandfather could see what a fine young man you've become.
Dragon Quest XI is a PS4 port and a PC. I knew they didn't port the definitive edition on Switch. No, they did. The definitive edition was a Switch exclusive for a year.
We never thought there was anything out of the ordinary about you. And now suddenly there's all this talk of luminaries of all things. You know who the luminary was, of course. A legendary hero who saved the world from a terrible darkness. We're supposed to believe that you're him reincarnated? I don't doubt old Chalky, of course, but it is a little hard to swallow,
Chalky.
I must say.
That's a great name.
Oh, when you meet the King of Heliodor,
This is the S
put in
version,
a
yeah.
good word for old Cobblestone, won't you, eh? If he finds out this is
But
the
that's
village
definitive
where the
edition.
luminary was raised, there might be something in it for us, if you catch my drift.
Oh, you are terrible. Trust you to be thinking about what you can get out of it.
Oh, no, I'm only joking, of course.
Oh, yeah, he's just kidding. That was just a joke. He didn't mean it.
Anyway, where was I? Yes. Now, the fate that awaits you may well be one beyond anything we simple country folk can imagine. But you must allow us to offer what little assistance we can. Take this map of Erdrea with you. May it prove useful in finding your way.
GeForce Now as a service is amazing, but I don't like the business model. That's what I'm talking about. But yes, it runs perfectly on my Google TV, yet I don't play as much as I do with Stadia. I think that GeForce Now has a terrible user interface, and that's really its biggest problem. Well, that's its second biggest problem. Its first biggest problem is publishers yanking their games out from underneath people, so you don't know what you're getting. But then again, I look at GeForce Now as a different kind of investment from Stadia. So you look at Stadia, and with Stadia, it's its own platform. You're buying those games. With GeForce Now, I look at it more of a way for you to play games when you're away from your computer that otherwise you wouldn't be able to play when you're elsewhere.
Wait! Here, take this with you. I made it for you.
That's cool, dude. That's
It'll
crazy.
keep you safe. I heard there are lots of monsters where you're going. Be sure to keep it close, won't you? I don't know what's in store for you out there. But
I love how
wherever you
close
go
that dog's eyes are together. It
whoever
makes me
you
laugh.
meet,
It is so friggin' hilarious.
don't forget us, will you? Take care. And remember, we'll be waiting for you.
All right, I don't know anything about the presentation, which is weird. I bet you that there's they did a presentation because I got like 5 emails from Square Enix today. Horses are an incredibly convenient way to cover large amounts of ground in very little time, but you'll sometimes have to enter areas that can only be explored on foot. Don't despair, though. A ring on one of the many summoning bells dotted around Erdrea will soon bring your faithful friend galloping back to your side. Alright, so we're heading this way. I'm probably going to open up the map here in a second once I get out into the open. Yeah, look at all those monsters. Now, where am I going here? I gotta go to Heliodor, which is a really long way away. Now, can I fight these guys? Can I attack them? No, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop off, dismount, and we'll do some more combat. This is the definitive edition. All right, fight, spells, Fritz, or whatever it is. Frizz, not Fritz. We took one out. Attack. There we go. Okay. Those frizzes are low enough level that I can kill them with an attack with my sword rather than using a spell. So I should hold on to my mana for that. I wouldn't say that it's horrible. I mean, there are definitely things that I like better about Stadia than GeForce Now, but there's also things about GeForce Now that I like a lot, like the ability to play games like Valheim. Because Valheim is friggin' amazing. Yeah, I'm a fan of JRPGs. Hey, Eddie. How's it going, man? Ooh, look at that. I got a treasure chest with a medicinal herb. Worth it. Let's get this. Oh, I missed. Now, let's look at my party. Attributes. Let's see. Experience to next level 3. So I get one more fight. And I will be... I'll be able to level up. Then I'll get on the horse and keep going. There we go. Look at all those blue numbers as I increase my level. Oh, remember to demonstrate movement. Thank you. I forgot about that. Let me try. So you can move around like this. And they'll just kind of sit there. Oh, he ran away. I didn't see that coming. So you can just kind of run around, which is cool. I don't understand why you like. I'm not sure like the reasoning that it's in there. Because it doesn't really accomplish anything, but it's cool that you have that as an option. I prefer battle mode. I prefer the classic camera. And actually, you know what? Now that I'm getting a little closer to we'll go speed ultra fast. Wait, did I confirm? There we go. Okay, let's keep going. So R2 to ooh, it is hard to control which direction your character's going when you hit R2. All right, let's go fight this pickle man. Or zucchini, I guess. I don't know what the hell he is. If Mass Effect Trilogy comes to Stadia, I will be picking that up. I love the first one. And the second one. And the third one, my Xbox broke, so I never finished. Cruel Cumber. There we go. I love the name. There's a fire up here. I'm gonna check that out. I don't know what it does. Can I pick these mushrooms? I want to check. No. Oh, hold on a second. Budding adventurer when I see one. You could be risking heading into the great outdoors if you aren't familiar with the basics of survival, you know. Well, fear not, because that's where I come in.
Well, fear not, because that's
I did not pick up Bravely Default 2.
See the remains of that fire over there? Well, when you spy one of those, it means you can sit down and rest your weary bones.
I don't know. I liked the first
Just go
one.
up to the fire and examine it. You'll soon be enjoying a well-earned break.
Bravely, I mean, this was only $30, so it was a lot cheaper than picking up Bravely Default 2, you know?
Oh, ye of little faith. That statue over there is chock full of holy powers that'll keep the beasties at bay for as long as you need. And that's not all. You can pray to it to be cured of poison and all kinds of other things. Think of it as a mini church. Anyway,
Oh, it's a mini church. I wonder if I can switch over to 2D mode.
Look at all this camping kit for yourself.
We're going to check it out.
You'll need to get used to what campsites look like and how to find them. After all,
You'll be relying on them whenever you're out in the wilderness.
Yeah, I mean, I was very interested in that game, but the longer, the closer it got to launch, the more my brain told me, maybe not. I feel like my, no, it's still doing.
I'm here all the time.
Um,
Want to be anywhere else.
yeah, David Lee, I don't think that's gonna happen, man. All right, let's go over here to this. Dismount. All right, so first off, let's save. Let's try it. Mega Man and Mega Man X. I can see, like, I don't see why not. Where do you want to begin your two-dimensional adventure? Wait, what? I don't want to do that again. Yeah. So I guess I can't switch over to the 2D mode until I get to, like, the next big part, because I don't want to do the beginning all over again. That's kind of irritating. All right, so we rest until dawn. And let's look at a map. We want to head north. So come out of here, turn right. Let's gallop. Oh, look at these bunny guys. All right, so we're gonna fight. I'm gonna use a spell on the Frizz, or I'm gonna use a Frizz on the Cruel Cumber. We'll attack the Bunnicorn. Ooh, did you guys see that? His name turned red. I bet you when they're starting to get close to death, their name turns red. That's good to know. Now let's attack this frog. Toady, okay. Oh, he's all by himself. See, I like the classic camera because it just keeps showing you the fight from different angles and stuff. We're going to fight this purple guy. Oh, I love the names. They're goofy. A Hammerhood. Look at this guy. We'll use Frizz. One shot, one kill. And I'm going to stop playing once I get to the capital. Just because I still got to go work out today. So I was lazy this morning, like a big lazy chunk. Fight Fright Bulb. Oh, like light bulb. Okay. Has anyone played the best Dragon Quest game ever, Dragon Quest Heroes Rocket Slime for Nintendo DS? I haven't, but there's a couple of guys who, buddies of mine, they do the Nintendo, this Nintendo Life podcast, and one of them, I believe it's Lord NBX, is it, or NBZ? Is it NBZ or is it? I think it's NBZ. He's playing through all of the Dragon Quest games. If you want to check out any of their stuff, look up This Nintendo Life as a podcast. It's a really good podcast. They've both been on 143 Pixels, which, by the way, if you guys did not know, Pixel Punk, that's awesome. Wait, what is it? Platypunk, I love it. If you guys didn't know, 143 Pixels, the newest season is out, and episodes are coming every Tuesday. And if you want to subscribe, it's absolutely free. Just head on over to 143pixels.com. Platypunk. I love the name. All right, so here we are at Heliodor, and I think it's about time for us to end the stream. There we go. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with me for our live first look at Dragon Quest XI's Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition on Google Stadia. It's a traditional JRPG, and it's awesome because of that. So I'm having an absolute blast with it. I really like this game a lot. And if you are interested in picking it up, it is currently on sale on Google Stadia for $30 off. I don't get a commission or anything. I'm just letting everybody know. If you want to buy the game while it's on sale, that's what you want to do. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. You are all awesome, and I will see you next time. Until then, bye-bye.